welcome. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Here, but once again late. I cannot seem to pull it together on time lately. I don't know what's going on with me. Anyway, welcome to my page. If you guys are new, I'll try to do better on getting here on time. Let's say hi. Hit the heart button for me. If you see a red live button up here right now, you are watching live. If not, you are catching the replay. In just a second, I will give you a keyword to type in. And you guys, we're going to do a project together tonight that I think is going to be oh so adorable. But, yeah, cross is the keyword, you guys. C-R-O-S-S. Let me know if that's working for you or not. Y'all, I just got caught up today. Well, I'm going to blame somebody. It's so not my fault. It's never my fault. It's totally my fault, you guys. I have a designer under me, you guys, and she's fantastic and she's amazing. And she went live today for the first time in a couple of weeks. And I was watching her and I'm listening to her talk and talk and talk. And I just love her. And you guys, I just could not focus on what I was supposed to be doing. Because I was being entertained by her. And then I couldn't quite pull my crap together fast enough. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Linda. Hello, Ruth and Jan. Hey, Wendy. Hello, Leanne. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Christina. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm so sorry that I'm late. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kim. Hey, Lisa Marie. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Sue and Renee. Hello, Mary. Thank you so much. Hi, Linda. Hi, Audrey and Wanda K. Hello, Crystal. Thank you so much, you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is cross working? It's not working. Hey, hey, hey. It works for some people, but not for other people because Facebook is insanity. All right. Oh, my gosh. 24 more. Can I ever get to the end of it? Hey, Shannon. It's working. Okay, good. I'm glad it's working. Hello, Brenda and Tony. Hello, Kathy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my crazy life. Willow's doing fantastic. Y'all, she's back to her old self, without a doubt. Faux show. Hello, Roxanne and Sue. Hi, Denise. Hello, everybody. And then I go to start my live video, and you guys, I haven't charged this thing in forever. I swear a charge on this thing lasts like a year, and it's to push the button to go live, and today's the day. Today's the day when the charge ran out of that darn thing. Oh, my goodness. My mat I got from Amazon, and I just love it. I just love it. Hi, Mary Jo. No, I did not cut my hair. I just decided today that instead of straightening it with a straightener, I was just going to kind of twist the straightener and curl it. That's all. That's all I did. I just decided to twist it a little bit. Put a twist on things, a twist on everything apparently today. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's go ahead with our project. This right here is our hanging sign. I love these. This is one of those stylus pens. And because my phone is in the holder, I have to push the button on my phone with my stylus pen in order to go live. Because it's got to be backwards and all of this craziness. It's all, it's all sorts of stuff. But I haven't charged it in a long time. Very, very, very long time. All right, you guys. There's always something, right? All right, let's get this thing opened up. My dear friend should be on right now. I think I saw her name already. Miss Carol Schroeder. The size of my mat, it is a 16 by 22. And they come in like 4 different sizes. Carol is working on her checks mix. She is definitely here right now. Miss Carol Schroeder sent me, y'all, something that I just love. She sent me an entire book filled with hymnals. And I just love this book, but I feel like I have not used it enough. So we're going to use it tonight. You guys, I am so not prepared for my live that, can I tell you all that I am not going to have surgery on my shoulder, but there is more detail. Okay, the mat, how many energy, I literally, I'm so glad you asked how many energy drinks I had today. You want to know what? I was thirsty. So just before I came live, I had a 5-hour energy sitting right here, and I just downed it. And I didn't realize how much was left in that little container, but it was a lot. I'll be up for a while tonight. But I'm not ready, so you guys are going to see me like, hold please, hold please, hold please, hold please all night long. So just be ready for that, okay? So hold please. Okay, I'm back. But it'll be fun, and that's all that matters. this entire book here filled with hymnals. And I love this book, you guys, and it's got so many different hymnals in here. So we're going to use these tonight, but as you guys can see, this book is much smaller than the actual surface. So we're going to use more than one and kind of piece them together in a different kind of way. And honest to goodness, you guys, I'm not going to try to pick my favorite songs because, well, I love them all, first of all. But let's see if we can find, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're probably going to need 5 or so pieces. Have your wine, so rock on. Y'all, it's going to be a good night. I am in much better mood today, too. I want to tell you guys something. I am glad, okay? The rest of the butts look cute. Thank you. I got to tell you guys, I am glad that we had that meeting last night. And the reason why I'm going to say that, and that I didn't go live last night. Okay, I love you guys so much. But these last 2 days with Willow have been an emotional, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's been not a roller coaster because there have been no ups on this roller coaster. Like, I have just been emotionally drained and stressed for the last 2 days until we got those test results back. And even after that, I was still stressed because of what happened, right? My poor dog. And so I got woken up, startled awake by the seizure on Tuesday morning, and then still scared out of my mind all day on Wednesday. Didn't sleep at all from Tuesday to Wednesday. And so I have been, like, the last 2 nights really, really restless, like all day long. No energy at all, feeling really sluggish, just like crap, right? Because you guys know stress will do that to you, right? And so last night, the meeting ended at like, I think 9:40 or something, 9:40. And by 10 o'clock, I was sleeping. I was like, I went right to bed. I needed it. I needed that full 8 hours of sleep last night so badly, and I'm feeling great today. But man, you guys, it seems like every time that something stressful happens in your life, it just kind of like throws everything all off, and your sleep schedule, and you don't sleep because you worry and you worry and you worry. And gosh, my dog is my baby for sure. And so that just really had me very, very stressed out. So I'm glad that I had last night off to be able to just really get some sleep. All right, so you guys, we're gonna do some tears and some rips and some stuff on here. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my thingamajiggers that I've got down here because it really makes it easy for tearing paper. I've got these little, they're paper tearer things, also from Amazon. You guys, I'm sure if you look on the top of my page, there's like a link tree that goes to my Amazon storefront, and in there I'm sure you can find the links to these things. I don't have them readily available. I didn't put them in the cart link for tonight. I was still trying to just pull my head together to get this project going. So what we're going to do, we're just going to rip a bunch of these. And like, you guys, we're just going to kind of piece them together, okay? So I want that torn edge look on here. And we can always do more if we want to do more. But I don't want any of that, what's it called? You have these in your cart already? I don't want any of the margin showing on here. I just want the hems going on all of these. And I want them to be a bit smaller than what they were. And they're almost going to look kind of like cards in a way, I think. And we're just going to tear all of these really, really easily. Now, if you don't have one of these and you want the torn looking edge on your sheets like this, it's really easy because you can do that with a water pen. Use a water pen and then just do that. Your dad is definitely going downhill with this dimension. My aunt and sister is under hospice care at end of life yesterday. I was so off, tired, on and off all day. And that stress does it to ya. When life just kind of throws you for a loop. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lynn. But sometimes, you guys, we just need it. Hi, Connie. Just got home from work. Well, then it's a good thing I was running late today. Because you haven't missed much. So far, all I've done is torn paper. And we've laughed a little bit, and I've held please. But that's pretty much it. So I'm just tearing all of these into, to where, like I said, there's no margin. All you see is the hymnal pages on there. I think this is going to look gorgeous. And I think we're probably going to need all 5. Probably all 5. Now, yeah, this is the side that I want. I want it to just be the music. So if there's titles or things like that, I'm going to rip those off there too. Actually, I might use one of those titles. Oh my gosh! Let's look at the titles that I tore off and see if we can use one of them a little bit later in this project. Because I bet you we can. I bet you we can. This is so easy, you guys. I love these things. Love these things. Oh, let's see. Gosh, those are good ones. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think that we're going to have a lot to choose from here. That would be a good one. Oh, we have titles, you guys. We've got the best title. I have an idea. Oh, I'm getting more ideas as we go along. Okay, let's keep going. Tear paper. This one is a no, though. There's other ones that are better. There's other ones that are better than those titles for this. I have a set of those rulers there. Aren't they so cool? If y'all don't have these rulers, highly suggest on Amazon. Highly suggest. They make it so easy, you know, because just ripping the paper is hard. Ruth, come to my house. She's going to send some my way, and then you can just come to my house and have some here. The rack that is higher. I still like the other titles better. Let's check this side. Maybe. I've got my no piles and I've got my maybe piles. Because I have ideas. I have some ideas, you guys. We need a get together, y'all. We need a get together. I got to plan something for a get together. Okay, we've got all of those all ripped up. I'm saving those pieces right there. Willow is good. She is laying with her daddy right now. She's been out playing. But you guys, I do want to tell you something. So today I was outside because I still have been just watching her when she goes outside. And it was fairly nice out. So I went outside with her just to kind of watch her when she was in the backyard. And I watched her go. What are they called? They're called, I don't know. I don't know if they have a name on them. They're just look for ripped edge rulers, and I bet you they'll probably come up. They'll probably come up just like that. Thank you, Dottie. All right, you guys. So now that we've got those done, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this bare finishing wax, and I'm going to give these a wax on all of the borders.
Mom, I was making like noises.
You guys hold on just a second. Where's your dad at?
He's sleeping.
You guys hold on a second. She's probably sleeping. Okay. I'm sorry. You guys, I think our dog was just sleeping, and while she was sleeping, you know how dogs kind of like make noises, and they run their little feet and do all of that stuff. And it scared Evan. So he just came in here to let me know, like, she's making noises, Mom, and Dad's sleeping. But she was laying down there, and she's just fine, you guys. She's just fine. But like I said, we're all a little bit on edge here at my house right now with all of that's been going on. I'm so sorry, Brittany. So sorry. So yeah. It is scary for them. They are dealing with it too, just like I am. Why can't I find anything that I'm looking for right now? All right, we'll use this thing. I got to get this thing open. Yeah, she's good. I think she was just, you guys know, she's probably just as exhausted as we have been, you know, because this has been an ordeal for her too. And then she's probably, I don't know, chasing, sorry for jumping off like that, like mid-talk. She's probably chasing her dreams right now. But it's still scary for the kids without a doubt. She's good. All right, you guys, I'm going to use one of my stencil brushes here and just pick up some wax. This is Bear Wax. Bear Decorative Finishing Wax. And I got a lot on there. I'm going to pounce some of this off right here on this. I've got way too much. And we're going to do, wow, I have way too much. Goodness gracious. We're going to just give our edges a little bit of some distressing. All right, Terry, I get it. I'm sorry I came on late tonight. So we're just going to distress all of our edges just like this. Your dog looked like he was running in place. That's probably what Willow's doing right now. And we're going to go a little bit heavier on the edges. And then I think I'm just going to bring a little bit right there in the middle. Not much, but just some. Just to kind of give it more of that burnt edge look, I guess. I like how that looks. And it's going to separate these pieces apart from each other. I'm glad he's out there looking out for her. That's what I'm glad for. And I will run again if he comes in here again and says she's doing something she's not supposed to do. Or that he doesn't know about. Hi, Chris. So I'm kind of going off the sheet and then just kind of bringing it back on a little bit. Yeah, antiquing it. Just antiquing those a little bit. Thank you. It has been a scary couple of days, I'll tell you what. And exhausting and scary. And today I spent so much time just trying to get caught up on things. Oh, there was a lot to get caught up on. All right, here's number 3. Oh, those look good. Hi, Carlene. What was that? You need the hymn, the old rugged cross. I already used that one. Out of this book. Hey, hi, how are you doing? All right, you guys. I'm trying to go as quickly as I can here. That threw me off, y'all. That totally threw me off when he just came in here, scared for our dog. Oh, like the stress level came back from the last couple of days, I think. And now all of a sudden that funniness that I promised you guys just went away. So I got to try to get that back. Oh, that girl. I love her so much. Oh, I think he just woke his dad up to tell his dad. Okay, here we go, you guys. I'm going to leave that brush right there because we can still use some more out of that. But this is what our sheets look like They are just distressed looking. They are aged. Who else carries the wax? Our Home Depot doesn't carry it anymore. I know that there are other... Waverly has an antique wax as well that you could use. Pretty much any... I don't even know. Maybe try like an Ace Hardware. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys, thank you so much, Marcy, for reminding me. I was telling you guys about... I went outside with Willow. And I saw her go over to an old stump that was in our backyard. Okay. Oh, I need another piece of paper. An old stump that was in the backyard. And when I looked down and she's sniffing around at this stump, and there's a bunch of old, like, decaying mushrooms right there next to the stump. And I was like, oh, heck no. And so I called for her to come in, and thank goodness this dog comes in, like, fast. When she's called, she doesn't skip a beat. You call her name and she comes a running every time. So I called her to come in, told her leave it, come in, and she did. And I went out there like immediately with a cardboard box and a shovel and dug up all of those mushrooms just in case, because who knows, you guys, who knows that might have been it. You know what I mean? I don't know for sure, but you can't be too careful after what we went through. So now I'm on the lookout for this stump and all these mushrooms that keep popping up in my backyard. But those are gone. Anyway, all right, you guys, we're going to Mod Podge these on here. Maybe I should kind of see if I got enough. We might need more. Let's see what we can do here. It's so scary, y'all. Spray weed killer. I can't do that either because the weed killer is toxic. Ah! That's when my dog's seizure, as I mentioned in my text, after licking old mushrooms off his feet. Walk the 2 acres. They run every morning during the mushroom season just in case. Yes! So, yeah, that might be it, you guys. That very well might be it. I don't know. But I'm taking every precaution right now to make sure that she's good to go. We might have to do some more. You guys, snow fence around the tree. Probably not. Just because of where it's located. It's in a weird spot. I just went out there and dug them up. You guys, I'm going to pull out 2 more pages just to be sure that we've got enough, because I might not have enough after all. I thought 5 would do it. Apparently not. For right now, I think it's good. I think we're going to be good. Just how it is. Vinegar will kill them. That's good to know. Dog goes to an orthopedic vet tomorrow, and I see he has torn ACL. Oh no! So you get it then. You're in the same like situation where you're stressed out over your pet. Sorry, you guys. I thought 5 was going to be enough, but apparently I need 7 to cover this thing and have them go in all different ways. Salt and hot water. Ordered the rulers, and they'll come with 2 water pens. There you go. All right, we just need 2 more. Yes, this is a hymnal. Yes. It's a hymn notebook that we're tearing up for crafts, yes. Carol sent this to me a while ago. She got a couple of them, I think she said at a yard sale. Your Home Depot in Canada still has the Bear Antique Wax. I know that ours doesn't have it anymore either. But I can't not use it, you guys. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking the backyard more. We have a huge, huge backyard. So there's probably more back there. But the ones like she doesn't go in the back section as much this time of year because, well, it's just too cold here in Michigan, so we don't go out there very often. Unless John takes her out for a run and then he's out there with her. But where I found them was in the fenced-in area right in our backyard where she goes potty. So I definitely had to get those out of there. But I think my son is now not going to let her sleep. Because he's so worried about her. All right, you guys, we now have enough sheets. Let's go ahead and Mod Podge these on there. I just want to fill the space, and if they go off, and it's not a big deal, okay? Because we'll take our sander, and we will sand it down. There's always a booger. There's always a booger. We'll sand it down. This is an 8.5 by 11, and these are available on my site. When you type in that keyword cross, the cart link for this will be in there. Ooh, that was a big one. That was nasty. Okay. 8.5 by 11. We're going to get this just all covered here in Mod Podge. We're going to Mod Podge our hymnal sheets right to this board. And I want to make sure that I get that Mod Podge really well on my edges so that my pages don't start to pull up. And I also want to spread this around while it's wet, not let it dry on there. Otherwise you end up with these like spaces underneath your paper where you can see that your Mod Podge has dried. In a clump. There's a kind of a clump right there too. All right. Let's see how this goes. Do I have an extension office? You can take I missed it. I so missed what you were saying. I'll have to see if I can get that comment. I missed it. Do you have an extension office you can take a sample of the mushrooms? They may not be an issue. No. Not that I know of. You're right. They might not be an issue. And she tested negative for everything, but it's kind of like one of those, you know, I don't know. This is a Mod Podge brush. You can get these sold right by the Mod Podge at most hobby stores. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in water right now because I accidentally didn't do that last time. It was bad. Hobby Lobby has bottles of antique wax, kind of like liquid. I'm sure you can find wax, like you look in the furniture, like furniture, any place that does furniture, like that sells paint for redoing furniture is going to have a wax that's similar to that. And I bet you can probably find some wax like that online as well. Yeah, the mushrooms, I've already tossed them. Today was garbage day. I went out there and I got rid of them and then I tossed them. I just wanted them out of my yard and out of danger, out of her way and gone. If they come back, like they were so deteriorated because they've been under snow for so long that Google Earth or Google couldn't even identify them. I tried to do the whole Google identification thing, you know, the Google Lens thing, and they were so bad off that you couldn't even tell what they were. So I don't know if I would have been able to take them in and have them identify them either. Dixie Belle wax, that works too, yep. Dark Min wax. Shoe wax would probably work, yeah. All right, so now that I've got my Waverly on, or my, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm losing my train of thought. My Mod Podge on here. Thank you so much. Oh, that was from like last year. I just happened to find that one downstairs, and I was like, I'm going to put that up. I am going to do, I think, each one of these individually so that I can come back. How many do I have? I have 7. So that if I miss any spaces, or if I overlap them, yeah, then I can come back in and make sure that I got Mod Podge underneath each one of those. And I'll just use a regular brush for doing that part. Oh, but not that one. The head fell off. That's how it goes. We'll use this one. My weather was kind of fantastic today. It was oddly fantastic today. It was weird. Okay. Y'all, I can't find a thing. Chalk Teak Dark Wax. You get it on Amazon. There you go, you guys. There's a lead for you. All right, let's throw this one here. I just don't want them to overlap right now. But I bet we can probably get... I bet we can probably get 4 on here without them overlapping and then fill in the extra spaces, or at least mostly without overlapping. And get our corners. There we go. All right. It was foggy there for you. Let's put this down and let's do these 4 first. So I'm just using my little iron, and I'm going to iron these right down to my surface. Simple and easy. And I'm trying to stay on my paper. That's why I use parchment paper today. Thank you, Lynn. Is because you can see through parchment paper better than you can a Teflon sheet. And so I'm trying just to stay on the little hem mill sheets and not go on the other parts. I've got Mod Podge and just get these ones right here put down. All right. Had rain and wind all day here in the 50s, and 7 p.m. it jumped to 10. Ooh. Supposed to have a snowstorm. We're supposed to get snow, I think, tomorrow. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much, Carrie. All right, you guys. Now we can start laying our other pieces on here. And I think what I'm going to do on these is just flip them over and put the Mod Podge right on the back of each one of these sheets. That way, I know that I'm going to get it just in the areas that I want on each one of these. So we'll just spread this out right on the back of these. And then I'll lift it up to do my edges on this. Let me do this. Rain tomorrow. It's raining here right now. And it's been raining here for a couple of hours. So I'm just throwing Mod Podge on my edges now, just to make sure that my edges get all fully down and that they don't start to pull up. What I don't want to have happen is I don't want the adhesive on my transfer, when I put my transfer down, to pull up my Mod Podge corner, like my paper corners or my paper edges. So we really want to make sure we get these Mod Podged good. Okay. So there's that one there. That looks great. A 1949 hymnal book for $4. Girl, what a steal. That's a great deal. Oh, one of those is upside down. That's okay. Oh! We're going to have to use like a cutoff piece down here because of how I laid them out. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm just hitting the middle of it first. Oops. And then coming back in and getting all of my edges. Probably check old bookstores even. Garage sales might have them if you guys are somewhere that does a lot of garage sales. The old hymnal books. Carol, where did you find all these? Where did you find your hymnal books at? Oh, that looks so awesome. That looks awesome, you guys. All right. Almost there, y'all. We're going to have one last little section right here that we are going to need to, oh, look at that. I can actually take it from right there. Secondhand bookstores. Yep, that's a great place to look. All right, just spreading this as thin as I can and all over. Again, really, really, really making sure that I hit those edges and my fingertips and all the things because it's getting everywhere. And then covering that entire thing. Now look at this, you guys. I've got a scrap piece right here on the bottom that I can just very, very easily cut off. Oh! That's okay, that's okay. And I can turn this around and we can put this piece like that to cover up that last little section there. So we didn't need a whole nother piece of hymnal. Use what you got. All right, we've got it all covered now. Perfect. Yay! Now we just got to put down that piece of parchment paper again, and we're going to go over the entire thing with that parchment paper. And that's going to secure all of these hymnal sheets right onto this board. You want it hot. See if I can get more and just paper ship. Oh yeah, there you go. You want it hot and you want to make sure you get all of your edges really, really well. You want all that to stick down. Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so good. Let's get right there again. Whoops. All right, let's check it. Let's see if it's good. If it's all stuck down, nothing's pulling up. Fabulous! From a church for free, they were replacing some of the old ripped ones. Yeah, you guys, absolutely. Maybe when your church is ready to get rid of some of them, then it's a great time to do it. I'm going to make my local church the Our Father transfer hanging because they've helped me a few times. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, you guys, now we're going to take our sander. And I'm going to grab one of the ones that's a little bit heavier of a grit for this. Just because it goes faster with a heavier grit sanding paper. Not one that's going to tear it to pieces. Let's see. I'm going to go with a 120. A 120 grit. Which is pretty, I mean, it's pretty heavy grit. Carol says Goodwill always has them. Her Goodwill always has them. All right, now what we're going to do is we're just going to take our sanding block. Oh, I missed a little piece at the top. Oh. It's okay. We'll cover that up. And we're just going to sand off all of this excess. I probably should have put down another piece of paper, though, to catch all this sand. Or all this paper shred. Oh, my goodness, this looks awesome. We'll just clean my table. Oh, it's because I have two pieces there. I'm like, why is it ripping? I had two pieces overlapped there. So standing at a downward angle so you don't pull them back up. And just sanding all the way around so that it gives you that nice clean edge. You guys can see up here and over here there's a nice clean edge. We'll go all the way around it. Sand off all of that excess paper. Oh my gosh, this looks fantastic. Ooh-wee. And it makes a little bit of a mess. But, oh my, look at how pretty that looks for a background, you guys. So beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to take that same waxing brush. Ah, awesome! Oh, kitty. That works, though. We're going to take that same waxing brush, and I'm just going to go all the way around all of the edges on here, kind of going a little bit heavier in my corners, just to give that aged look to the entire thing all the way around. And I'm doing this, you guys, before I put down my transfer, before I do anything else, because I want to have my background finished. Oh my word. I love this. Oh! Oh, you guys. Oh, how adorable. Put a little bit more in my corners right there. For that ombre effect. Look at that background, y'all. Isn't that so pretty? All right, so here's what we're going to do next. This is the transfer we're going to use tonight. I'm going to have to wax this. Those Michigan State. I'm going to have to look at that comment later, Mary Jo. I'll come back and take a look at that. All right, so here we go, you guys. If you hadn't guessed it, Rustic Cross is the one that we're going to use tonight. Before we put a transfer down, though, we do have to make sure that we put surface wax on this to make so that it doesn't pull any of this up. It's also going to help to protect our transfer from that wax getting into the silk screen part, okay? The antique wax, the brown wax. All right, so here we go. Surface wax up the entire thing. And it's Mod Podge down pretty good. I got a little spot right there that could use a touch more Mod Podge or maybe a touch more heat. Oh! So pretty. So pretty. Thanks for these, Carol. All right, and then again, we're going to buff that wax right back off. There's that one spot right there I got to be careful of. All right, you guys, here we go. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz your transfer. Remember, we are putting this down. Essentially, even though this is a wooden board, we've now turned this into a paper board. Does that make sense? We have lined this, oop, there goes my back scratcher. We've lined this board with paper, which now makes this a paper surface, okay? So, just like with any other paper, it's going to want to absorb your paste, and you want to work fairly quickly. So this is the Rustic Cross. We're going to do a lot of fuzzing. Pick up a lot of lint on the back of here. I just realized I don't have my color out or anything yet. Is this the right one? Yeah, that's it. So a lot of lint on the back of this. You want to lessen that adhesiveness as much as you can. And we're going to do, you guys, oh, here's what we're going to do. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. It might work. It might not. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to do this in espresso. But I think I want to throw another technique over top of it just because I can and because I want to and I like to play around. Yes, I do. Thank you so much, Tracy. I do need my glue gun on. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to need that on very, very soon. All right, so lots of fuzzing. Good wax on there, and we're going to put this right down on top of the surface. Right there. Actually, I'm going to put it down a little bit more toward the bottom. And right in the middle. Just like so. All right, you guys, we're going to... Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Is that straight? Yes, it is. Okay. I got to find the right brush. This one ought to work. Okay. All right, so we're going to use espresso first. And I'm going to do, just, you guys, I'm going to use a small squeegee instead of using a mini tonight so that I can do fewer passes and get this done really quickly. And then I got my little secret extra over here. Oh, this is opened. It just wasn't, I didn't take the whole top off of it. Hold on a second. Oh, please. I got my little secret extra over here, my extra thing we're going to do. I'm going to put it over here on the side. Oh, you guys can totally see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm putting a scoop of vanilla. Just a little bit of vanilla. Right there on my, on a little color tray. I'm making a mess. Okay, are we ready? Are you guys ready? This is not going to be done yet, though, just so you know. Here we go. Espresso first over the entire thing. Espresso. Okay, we're putting that cross down on there. Now, before it dries, quickly, you're going to take off all your excess and put that back in your jar. And before it dries all the way, what I'm going to do is come in with a stiff bristle brush. A stiff bristle brush and a little bit of some vanilla. And we're just going to start adding a little bit of texture to this cross. Okay, because it's wood. I want it to have some texture in here. And it's mixing with that brown. It's okay. Perfectly fine, you guys. I want it to be just a lighter brown, but I just want it to give this wood. I want it to make it look like it's got a little bit more wood grain to it. Little bit extra. Ooh, that was a lot right there. That's okay. It's okay. We'll add a lot in a couple of other spots. All right, let's pull it up and see how that looks. Okay, you guys can see the color as we put that vanilla on there. I love it. It's just vanilla, but I'm using a stiff bristle brush to make it happen. It did pull up a little bit of my paper, you guys, so I had a couple spots that I didn't wax well enough. And it did start to dry in there as I was doing that technique. But it gave it just a little bit of extra pizzazz. You guys, we're not done yet, but there it is. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, and if you look up close, like you see how I've got that little smudge of vanilla right there where it just kind of gives it a little bit more texture. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's get to decorating this thing now, okay? I got to spray down my transfer real quick. So far, I'm loving it. Okay. I could have done paste and pull too, and then come back in with my vanilla. I thought that I had it waxed really well. You guys, it is what it is. I still love it. What's that? I'm going to have to place another order. I do have, you guys, a giveaway going on in the VIP group right now. If you didn't know that yet, get in the VIP group. And check out that giveaway because it's for today only. All right, you guys, let's get this dried up and then let's start to embellish this baby. I'm dropping things. I have so many cords and they're all tangled and I can't figure out what goes where and why things are where. And oh my gosh, the mess. The absolute totally mess. Totally mess. All right. It is rustic for sure. Love it. All right, you guys make, oh, no way. Oh, this is the right ones. Okay, these are the pieces that I wanted to keep. Good. All right, let's start adding some detail to this, some embellishment to this. Let's make it look beautiful. It would, Wendy, you're right. You are right. Aw! Thank you, Amanda. All right, more paper, you guys. You guys know I love my paper to keep my mess from being too extreme. So So we're going to grab out, now like I said, I was not ready tonight. No, I wasn't. I was not ready tonight. But I do know what I want, essentially. So I just got to find out where it's at. Huh, okay. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. All right, so we're going to grab some Spanish moss, you guys. Thank you so much, Ro. Thank you. We're going to grab some Spanish moss. I have a bunch of this stuff. I'm going to sneeze. As soon as I opened that thing, it made me sneeze. We're going to grab some Spanish moss, and we're going to start putting some Spanish moss right here on the bottom of this. I'm going to add some hot glue. And then we're going to pull out, hi Jeannie. We're going to pull out some Spanish moss. Now, I don't want to do it all at one time just because my glue tends to dry quicker than I want it to. So, and I run out of glue fast in this glue gun. So we're going to do a little bit of moss, a little bit of glue, a little bit more moss, a little bit more glue. And create, thank you, create this little Spanish moss border down here on the bottom. We can always trim this up if we've got too much. We can always add more if we want more. This stuff is messy. And I'm just going to play with this for a second. That also kind of covers up some of those spots where the paper's in my way. Where the cross kind of pulled up on my paper a little bit. So I'm just playing with it for a second to see how I want it positioned, how high up I want it, how much I want where. Oh, really? You like this one right here, the one that's like, it comes on a stand, but then if it doesn't sit on the stand correctly, then you're in trouble because it'll stop charging. All right, let's see if we can trim this up a little bit because it's everywhere, but oh my gosh, look at how much just that added. We're going to trim that right around the board there. Oh, I love it. How stinking beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, now I want to see if I can find some little flowers or something that we can kind of stick in here. I'm pretty sure that I've got some baby's breath. Over here. And some little bitty floral stuff. You guys, I just don't have everything out because I'm a hot mess tonight. Right here. This is what I was looking for. I found it. It's tangled, but I found it. These gorgeous little flowers here. I just love these. I think that they're so precious. I don't know what they are or where they came from. They're just pretty and I like them a lot. So we're going to cut off some of these. and just kind of, thank you so much, Lise. Just kind of feed some of these little flowers right here into this stuff. We can probably add some other things too if I see anything that I like. Maybe some of that, maybe some of these. I don't know. Oh, you guys, the little tails. Ooh. Behaves like your gray hair. All over the place. Oh, yeah. These are so pretty. Is this baby? I don't think this is baby's breath, though. Because I think that this is baby's breath. Am I wrong? Like, what is this stuff then? Because I think this is something different than this. I think this is baby's breath, isn't it? I don't know. I'm confused by what these little flowers are. I'm not exactly sure. But we're just going to kind of tuck them in here in some different spots just to give it a little bit of, hi Sandy, to give it some extra floral love, but still keeping with those same tones, those same colors. No, what did I get wrong, Ro? Those just light. Baby's breath is also popcorn flowers. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't know what the other stuff is then. The little, okay, so we're using baby's breath. Which are just gorgeous. The other stuff is status something. Oh, this looks fabulous. I'm loving everything about it. Oh my goodness, it's like, it's a little garden of flowers down here. Let's go, ooh, right here, right here. I don't even know. Let's go up here with that one and tuck that one in there. So far, I'm in love. Queen's lace, okay. The tiny ones are baby's breath. The other one is Queen's lace. Do we want to put some of that stuff in there too? Let's see. Carol's like, girl, I'm on my second batch of Chex Mix so far, just watching you. I don't know, you guys. Is it too big? Is it too yellow? I feel like it might be too yellow. Where everything else kind of has more of a peachish tone to it. Or browns even. I feel like that might just be too yellow. And that thing is just too big. I think we're just going to stick with the right, or with the little flowers. The little bit, look at, oh my goodness. Is that not adorable? Oh, the little flowers, that's it, right? That's all we need. That's all we need. We need nothing more in there than those little bitty flowers. I think that they're beautiful. All right. The little baby's breaths. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bow right to the cross itself. So let me see what I've got, because of course, you guys, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared for tonight, even this far in. I know I have the concept in my mind. I just didn't have all my things out. But I do think that I want to use some of this stuff. And I think I've got this cream that's just the right color. Is this the right color though? You guys, do we want to go with this cream? I think I do. I think I do. Or I also have a couple of different lace. I think I like the lace better. Darlene, we're still live. I think I like the lace better. Just the color of it. This is too white. And this is more of that aged, distressed, more distressed look that we're going for. So we're just going to take this lace here. And I think I just want to I think I'm going to tie some jute around it and make a cute little bow just like that with some jute in the middle. Is that big enough? Let's do a double bow. I like the cream lace. Wax some of the lace to age it. I already put my waxing brush in the water. I don't think I want to go any bigger than that. All right, and then we're just going to take this middle of this little bow, kind of scrunch it together. Tie a piece of jute right there in the middle. Now I'm going to come back in and add a little button to this too. So the jute's not even going to matter. It's just to hold it together. And I'm just going to pull apart my two little pieces of lace here to kind of make it a double bow. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Y'all, look how cute! Oh my goodness! This looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. I love it. A little rose in the center. Do I have a little rose? I was thinking a little wooden button. Because I've got some really cute little wooden buttons. And then it kind of matches the wood. Oh, is she? If so, is that what she was saying? Send me a message if you are. Is that the right one? Do we go darker? Nope, the lighter's better. This is the right one. That's the perfect button right there. That one right there is the perfect button. Okay. Put some baby's breath in the middle. I still haven't, maybe. I was a counselor at Silver. Were you really? At the Silver Lake Sand Dunes? Oh, no! Y'all! Battery dead. Battery dead, you guys. Hold, please. I told you it was going to happen a couple of times tonight. The hold, please. The hold, please. Hopefully that wasn't dead long. All right, right in the middle here. We still have a little bit of hot glue, but it's definitely not as hot as it should be. Oh, how darling. Yeah, Pam says she needs Carol's Chex Mix. That's what she needs. You guys, I'm so loving this. A little bit more glue there in the middle. And it's drying, so it's making a mess. It's like a spider web. And it's everywhere. That right there was the right side of the button, you guys. That was it right there. Okay, hold on. Because now what I want to do for the last little piece here is we have some hymnal sheets. And I want to know the wording on the hymnal. So what I want to know is you guys' opinion, okay? And I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to tell you the names, and I'm going to ask you guys 1, 2, 3, or 4, okay? So, number 1 is Praise the Savior. Do we want that on here? Praise the Savior for number 1. Do we want number 2 is Jesus, Blessed Jesus is number 2. Number 3, Rose, send me a message, please. I do see it, but send me a message. Number 3, we could put Gift of God's Love. Gift of God's Love for number 3. Or number 4, we could do He Leadeth Me. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Praise the Savior, Jesus, Blessed Jesus, Gift of God's Love, or He Leadeth Me. You guys tell me, which phrase should we have for the cross project? What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 2, Jesus, Blessed Jesus. Number 3, Gift of God's Love. Number 4, He Leadeth Me. Number 1, Praise the Savior. Got 2 3s, 2 4s, 3 3s, Gift of God's Love. Gift of God's Love. I think Gift of God's Love is, because you guys, is that not? Number 4 says, Pam, He Leadeth Me. The cross, and He gifted His Son for our salvation. The gift of God's love. I think, Carol, what do you mean none? I think 3 is perfect for the project. But at the same time, I think the other ones, because it have to be Sweet Peace, the gift of God's love, I think. Because we've got to do, or Praise the Savior, you guys. There are so many good ones. Like, you can't go wrong. Carol, I already used that one. Oh, man. Okay, I asked you guys' opinion, and yeah, I think I'm going to go with oh my gosh. You guys, I think I'm going to go with Jesus, Blessed Jesus. The gift of God's love, the only reason is because this one right here, we'd have to do the entire title, which is Sweet Peace, the gift of God's love. And it's kind of big for this project, I think. If we did Jesus, Blessed Jesus, I think we've got a little bit more room to work with here, because that's the entire title. Carrie says, I like it as it is. So let's rip the edges on this one too, you guys. Maybe. That's teeny tiny to rip. We're just going to rip this with our fingers. It's too teeny tiny to rip like that. See, I shouldn't have put that in there. Oh, man, I do need my wax still. I know, Sue. They all fit, though. That's the thing. They all would be great for this project. I'm going to leave it a little bit long on this edge because we're going to tuck it under. Yes, I'm going to use it as a tag, Mary. All right, I need my wax again. I shouldn't have put it away, but I did. all beautiful, you guys. They're all beautiful. Yeah, we're going to use this as a tag. Now I got to wash that. Okay, here we go. Let's get our edges on this. Just brushed up a little bit with that wax. I like the other brush so much better though. I'm kind of just using my fingers to spread this wax out. Feeling like it's okay if it actually gets on the tag because we want it to be a little bit more vintage, right? And because you guys mentioned it, we'll add a little bit of wax to the bow as well. Just to bring that color in. All right, and now what I want to do is I'm actually going to take taking one of my brushes and I'm just kind of curling the ribbon a little bit, or curling the tag. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a little bit too much on this side. Let's cut it down. We're going to stick, oh yes, you guys! Put a little on the, I did, yep. Oh, I love that. We're going to stick this tag right down there underneath that bow. Coming out from that cross. And I do think I'm going to stick just a teensy little smidge of hot glue right here. Just to keep that from flopping around and getting ripped. But you guys, I think we're done. What do you guys think? Is that adorable? You guys, seriously, I love it. Do you guys love it too? I hope that you do. I hope that you really do. I think it turned out fantastic. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Bonda. I think it turned out so great. Wow, you guys, I didn't realize what time it is. It got late. Whoops. That's what happens when I come on late, right? Thank you so much. Thanks for all the stars, everybody. So there it is. There's our project for tonight. I think it turned out stunning. So amazing. Definitely, you guys, I feel like after the last couple of days, I needed to do something like this tonight. It just warms my heart. So thank you so much. Paint the bow red. I like the neutral tones. But yeah, you could paint the bow red to demonstrate his... Oh, I like that idea. Yep. All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. Tomorrow is my scheduled night off. And I'm just going to have to see and play it by ear whether or not I'm going to come back on Saturdays. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to be live on Saturday ahead of time. But I am trying to get caught up on things. And I still feel like I'm pretty far behind with the beginning of the year, everything that's going on with Willow. I might just take this Saturday off as well. And then return to my regular schedule after that of being live on Saturdays again. You guys, I got far behind this week with everything that was going on in my personal life. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please send me a message. Ro, I am going to put your name on this right now because I did remember by the end of the live. But please still send me a message. And I'll see you guys back here again soon. Okay, don't forget, you guys, if you're in my VIP group, check that out because there is a giveaway that does end tonight. And we'll come on live tomorrow, and I will draw a winner for that, okay? All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Have a good weekend. And love you guys so much. Bye, everybody.